Hello everyone, welcome back. I brought in this pittosporum today to do a bit of pruning on it and just reduce it back. It's getting quite big, as you can see, full. Even though it's been raining for a few days, heavy, the pot's still pretty dry, so not a lot of water getting into the pot. For anyone who hasn't seen this tree before, I got this out of a fella that was digging all trees up around, or bushes up around a car park, and I got this off him. It was a big bush. I just chopped it down so it was just a trunk, and in here you might be able to see this. There was like three, kind of divided into three, and I just chopped them back there. So there was no branches, no leaves or nothing on it when I got it home. Just a really tight root ball, like a solid block. So I just got a saw and had to cut through it. I actually got 3 or 4 of them. This was the only one that survived, because it was literally like a trunk chop, basically through the roots. They were just going round and round so tight that they just all congested into one solid ball. So I just took a chance with them. It's a bit of an ugly thing at the bottom, but a little bit unusual. So it's got kind of this bend in it and stuff. This fern, I don't know if I planted that or not, I can't remember, in it. But for now, we'll just chop that back as well, so we can see what we're doing. Now, I might do some major chopping back, but I'm going to start by pruning it back as tight as I can to 2 leaves kind of thing, and see how it looks, and if I need to go back further and go back to bare wood, then we might have to do that. Okay, so we'll get cracking on that and see how we get on. See how the branches are kind of extending all the time, so I want to try to get it right back, as far back as I can. Tend to send out shoots in groups of 3. So these bottom ones have not got a lot of growth on them compared to the top. So I might be a little bit less drastic at the bottom here and more so at the top. But we definitely need to try and get it right back if we can. So what happens, all the energy goes to the end branches, and then the ones inside all kind of go yellow and just die off, all the leaves. Just take that one off altogether. Hopefully if I do this, it'll promote some more back budding in here more, because it does back bud. There's quite a few back in there where the sun has got through, but it's so dense at the moment. So you can see now I've kind of done that bit of a branch there. I'll try and raise up the camera a little bit more, bringing it in a bit closer. The weather doesn't know what to do with itself today. 1 minute it's lovely sunshine, and 2 seconds later it's hammering down with rain. Okay, so yeah, you can see now that branch is kind of cleared back, right back as much as I can. For now, I will just keep going around the whole tree, taking it back as tight as I can, but with leaving some leaves on it. And then we'll make a decision whether to really go crazy and chop it right back. Together. Okay, so I will keep going on the tree doing this. There's no point you being stuck having to watch me doing this. Do that right back altogether. And then we'll come back and we'll have a look when we get some of it done. Okay, we're really getting to the nitty gritty now. We're getting the bulk of it off. Starting to see a lot more of the branch structure, so hopefully with the light penetrating we'll get a lot more back budding, and maybe we can chop it right back. You see buds back all over the place once the sun can get in. I was tempted to chop a lot more of these branches back, but I've done it before and I find all the engineering goes into the other branches and then branches die off, so I'm kind of reluctant just to go completely gung-ho on it. But at least if we do it this way we can see if there's life coming behind it, then we can chop it back. I'm just going to stand back now and have a look at the profile of it. I'm not too sure which is the front, whether this would be the front or this. A lot of the branches are kind of wiggly ones, but unless we chop it all the way right back, there's nothing much we can do about that. The only thing, even though I've pruned it right back, it's still quite far out, so I am in two minds whether to go a little bit crazy on it. I'm thinking maybe I do a blue scissors job. I don't have blue scissors, but what do we have? Find them. Every drawer. Silver scissors. So, do we just tidy up the whole profile? I'm thinking I do. Because if I leave it like this, it's just going to get bigger again. So maybe it's time to just go for it. Okay, so if we go at the side, this branch here, these scissors actually might not be. These are my root scissors, but still seems sharp enough. I think I'm going to take it all right back. I know that it does shoot from all branches because when I got it there was no branches on it when I started first, so it should do okay, hopefully. So we'll look at that now. She's still a bit high on this side. This branch here, you can see now where branches we definitely don't want. This one's not great, the way it comes from inside and comes around. I think that one's got to go completely too. I know it was a bit of a waste of time doing all that pruning first, but you're best to be sure before you go completely nuts on it. Okay, so I'm thinking this side here could come back a bit. One's a bit heavy up here. Now, this branch here, it does stick quite out far, so I'm going to take it right back to there. Okay, I think we've decimated it enough for today. I fully expected to fill out in no time. As you can see now, the way it started, it was the trunk, it split into two here, and then this one split into two, and this one split into two up here. I just chopped them all off. So it was just a stump with 3 branches coming off it. So we know it can branch back okay. I'm thinking this branch here is a bit heavy. So I think it's worth a chance to get it growing again in a little bit better. When I start seeing back buds popping on it here and there, I'll prune it right back again, develop them ones. I just left them a little bit longer than I need, just for dieback. I will give some of the bigger ones a bit of a touch up with some sealant. Probably doesn't need it, but from here and I have it, may as well, can't do any harm. Paid to be looking at it, nothing for it. Okay. Let's clean that up now. So as you can see there now, took quite a bit off. And that's what the finished tree looks like now. Well, the finished tree, hopefully it gets a bit better. But it's the start of it developing a bit tighter foliage. Now we've got some sun, we'll get it out there, get it growing, and hopefully we can create a much tighter. This would be kind of the size I want it, but like I said, I don't want to cut it back too far, just want to wait until it back buds first, and then we'll chop it back another little bit. Okay, so we'll put that back on the bench. As always guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the videos, press the thumbs up, all that kind of stuff, and subscribe so you get to see what these trees look like in a few weeks time. I'll give you an update on it, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.